The deathless legions of Chimera march forth again. Hey, Curselings, Cursor Todd here with another exciting unboxing video. Today, I have Warhammer the Old World. It is finally here. It is Old World Day, everyone. We have the Tomb Kings of Chimera army box here. How bloody exciting is this? For those of you who don't know, I am a over 20-year veteran of the Games Workshop Warhammer hobby. I started with Warhammer Fantasy, and the Tomb Kings were one of my most favorite armies ever. In fact, I still had my Tomb Kings up until about 2 years ago, where I ran into financial trouble and unfortunately had to sell them, which is very disappointing considering what happened, or the fact that they're back. But it is what it is. Now I have this wonderful box set that I'm excited to open up and unbox for you guys today. It has the Necrolith Bone Dragon in here, which can be built with either a Lich Priest on top or a Tomb King on top. If you do the Lich Priest, then you can build the Tomb King on foot. However, for whatever reason, if you do the Tomb King riding it, then you can't do a Lich Priest on foot. I don't understand why that is, but whatever. And then you got a whole, the set is like jam-packed. Let's go down the list. You get one Lich Priest on Necrolith Bone Dragon, one Tomb King. Now, I'm sure they did it this way because you have to have one of each in the army in order to run the army, because the Lich Priest is the Hierophant. He raises a skeleton, so if you kill him, they start crumbling. While it's the Tomb King's wheel that propels the skeleton, so if you kill him, other things happen. I haven't read the rules yet, so I don't know. But that's why they have this configuration. However, I still have some of my old Tomb King models, and specifically Lich Priests and Prince Apophis and whatnot. So I can definitely build this as a Tomb King riding the dragon without having any issue of running him in my games, because I already have the Lich Priests. So you also get 40 skeletons, which you can make two foot troops of skeleton warriors with either spears or hand weapons. And then you get 32 skeleton archers. You also get 16 skeleton horsemen that can be done as either the bow horsemen or the lancers with the spears. And then you get 3 skeleton chariots. On top of all of this, you get a rule book, a reference sheet, those good old-fashioned red rulers, templates, and dice. So let's go ahead and dive right into this set and take a look inside. Now, for a lot of you who were never around when Warhammer Fantasy, or at least were not into the hobby when Warhammer Fantasy was at its zenith before the end times, as it were, for the age of Sigmar, you guys have never seen this stuff before. So this video, I'm gonna be going over all of the kits. So we have our rulers, we have our templates, and then this is interesting how they have the skeleton horsemen in bags, which is good because before they would get mixed in like this guy right here, and pieces like the tail would break off and whatnot. So I mean, this is pretty much what they all are. 1993 is when this was trademarked on here, which is crazy. So that's how old those skeleton horses are, from 1993. But it's okay, they still hold up, especially for what we need. So we'll look at this as we go. So I'm going to move the box over here. As you can see, the box is just packed. I'm going to move this closer down here. We're going to start looking at things. Let's go ahead and start with the skeleton steed, since he's right here and right there for us. So that is it, and you get, I think it says 16 of these. And so this is old school Warhammer that those of us who've been in the hobby for a very long time will remember. And yeah, very exciting time. Very grateful that the old world is back, and I mean very grateful, because Warhammer Fantasy, I wish it never left. It was such a great game. All right, so we have 2 sprues for the Necrolith Bone Dragon. So let's go ahead and take a look at those individually. Looks like I need to back up the camera a little bit more. Okay. All right, so we're looking at the Necrolith Bone Dragon here. You see the base. Just, I mean, it's up to the standard as all new Games Workshop plastics are. So it's just loaded with detail. I mean, look. Oh man, look at that. What is that? A sword? A tip of a spear? I don't know, but it looks awesome. You got the staff for the Lich Priest there. Man, I'm definitely gonna get 2 of these at some point, because you know that Lich Priest is pretty sick looking too. As you can see, it's just loaded with detail. You got the, what does it look like, scarabs coming off the, it's either scarabs or it's sand, however they're manifesting that carrion bird that's coming off if you build the Lich Priest variant. Yeah, fantastic new model. I really can't wait to put this together. It looks like there's lots of different options for him. I mean, maybe not lots of different options, but at least a couple different weapon options. But we'll see when we dig into the instruction booklet. But yeah, it's definitely a beautiful brand new centerpiece model for the Tomb Kings, which is funny because back in the day when I used to play Tomb Kings, I always thought they should have a bone dragon. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, they should have like a bone crocodile or something. It'd be more fitting, but whatever. It is what it is, guys. If you don't want bone crocodile, just take the wings off and I'm sure it'll match up. So this is for the skeleton horseman. Once again, this is an old kit. Old kit. So this is from 2002. So this is when the Tomb Kings first came out, I believe. So these go with your skeleton horses. They fit right on there. Well, they don't fit. You have to glue them on, and sometimes they don't fit very well. So you might even have to pin them on. But that's those guys right there. Let's see what else we got. All right, so these are the old skeletons on foot. Now, originally these were for the vampire counts, I believe. And even though it has a trademark of 2005 on there, I think it was retooled in 2005. But originally these are what the vampire count skeletons were primarily made out of. So for those of you that complain about the other sculpts of vampire count skeletons, this is what they used to be. So not bad. I mean, they still hold up for today and for what you need. So getting a whole lot of those sprues in here, which really is not surprising. I mean, just getting a ton. Wow. I mean, ton of these sprues. Wow. We're talking stacks. Yeah. Another full stack right here. So yeah, I mean, you get the 40-foot troops plus the 32. So what is that? That's 72 divided by 4. And that's how many frames you got. Then you got the chariots here. And these are trademarked for 2002 as well. So these are what were released when the Tomb Kings first came out. So, but hey, you know what? I still enjoy all these old plastic kits. They are really cool kits. I'm really looking forward to putting them all together. And then here was the tomb, so like the old kit was the old, like I said, it was the old Vampire Count kit, and this was the upgrade kit for it to make it Tomb Kings. So Vampire Counts never had bows and arrows. So what they had, so that was strictly Tomb Kings. But it gives you the shields, the different heads, bows, the command squad items there. So, yep, you get all that stuff. As you can imagine, there's a fair amount of those. All right, so that is all the plastic in the kit. Of course, you got that. You got the rule book, which is completely massive, like you would imagine it would be for a rehash of Warhammer Fantasy. I'll take it out of the plastic so we can look at the quick reference guide, but as far as the book itself, we may do a quick flip through, but we're not going to go in depth into it. All right. Okay, so we have your reference guide. Goes through spell casting, everything pretty much, sums everything up, it looks like. I mean, you're definitely going to need to read the rule book, but once you are familiar with the rule book and you play, a lot of this is going to come natural to you, and it'll be good to have this reference. So, I mean, for me, as long as I know it has some changes from the original Warhammer Fantasy, but there's a lot of things that stay the same as well. So I'm just going to flip through the book so we can all see what's inside. What I like about this game is you have things like fear, which is psychology, where it can affect your people. In the old edition, your people would run away or not fight if they came up with something that caused fear, if they didn't pass the morale test. High elves, it's going to be great to see those again. A lot of great high elf miniatures that I really did like, that I hope that we're going to see back. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack in there. Can't wait to dive into it. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got the assembly guide right here, which I'll do a quick flip through so you guys could just look at it real quick. But the main thing I really want to focus on is the bone dragon. I want to take a look at how that goes together. And it does look like it's a real intricate kit. It's a beautiful kit though, beautiful. So I guess the Lich Priest is like sitting on a cushion. That's interesting. Tomb King is standing. Yes, there is a couple different weapon options for the Tomb King. That's really cool. I'll have to figure out which weapon option I want to do. And hey, look, they even give you the rules for the models that are in here, so you can play a game. That's awesome. Very good. For the remainder, underneath underneath the insert here, you have bases, you have your dice, and then you have more bases right down there. So that's it. That is the Tomb King box for the old world. So I'm super excited to get into this. I don't think I will be able to get this together and get it on a turntable for you guys, at least not for a while. I may do a separate video once it's all put together as a review video, but I'm gonna try and get this up as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate your views. I really appreciate your subscriptions. For those of you that are new, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to see our stuff come up. Me and Curse Lord Trevor are planning on hitting into the old world hard. I think Curse Lord Trevor is going to be doing the Bretonian unboxing, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And then today, which is Saturday, when the release date for all this, they revealed the Orcs is going to be the next faction, which I already have a full army of Orcs completely ready to go, thanks to one of my brothers. He gave it to me. I thank him very much for that. So you guys might see them on the field faster than you see the Tomb Kings. But also check out Curse Lord Nick's channel, Garter Creations. We will see you next time on Curse Lord's Tabletop Gaming. Bye.